So you
Thank
mentioned, you have certain qualities you look for in a man, right?
Hold on one second. The butler's here.
The butler.
Thank you. I'll be right out. Okay. Thank you, love. I appreciate you.
This is the first podcast episode. Let it be known where in the middle of the conversation, the guest is like, "Oh, pardon me, the butler's here." What?
Stop! You're making me blush.
That is so on cue and on brand with what this conversation's about. Like so much so.
Well, he's bringing me my breakfast from this morning and making me a nail appointment because these are my real nails.
Okay.
They were, and then I broke them all. Yeah, I don't actually have.
Who'd you get in a fight with in Vegas?
No, when we were in, I don't know, somewhere, I just got out of the shower and I was like running and I fell down there's stairs in the bathroom and they're marble. Why would you put marble stairs in a bathroom? First of all, and I fully slipped, boom, bam, tried to catch myself. There's like a glass railing where the stairs are. And I knocked my nails off.
Let me tell you about the amount of privilege that exists in that sentence or those sentences. Okay. You said, why would you put marble stairs in a bathroom? The real question is, how many bathrooms have stairs?
Actually none in this suite.
Not this suite. I'm talking about in life. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're like, well, not in this suite. Like what? Oh my God. Okay, let's go back to the conversation about your preferences. I hear a lot of clicking and is there something? Oh,
sorry. I was putting my water bottle down.
No, I think it's coming from the microphone. I'm not sure from your mic. I'm not sure what it is, but either way.
My mic?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Either way, your boyfriend, right, have certain qualities that you like, but what are the top 3 qualities you would say you look for in a man for him to be in your life? Top 3.
Gotta be funny.
Okay.
Gotta be funny.
Okay.
He has to make me feel pretty.
Okay.
And he's gotta keep me fed.
Keep you fed. So a funny guy, right? That makes you feel pretty and feeds you. Right? Yeah,
I'm a foodie.
Okay. So
it's a love language.
If there's a guy, I don't know if that's an actual love language, but we'll get into that. So if a guy gave you those 3 things, but was broke and let's say was like 5'7", would you still be with that guy?
That was literally my ex until he cheated on me. Yeah.
So okay. You know what? And this is why I got to give you your flowers / respect, because you actually embodied and experienced the very thing that you say that you're into. And I think a lot of women fall into this trap where, they have all this luxury lifestyle and don't really have a lot of experience outside of it, or maybe they walked away from it and that became their standard. But when you ask them what they're into, they give like this cliche, it's the guy who's charming and who has a good heart, when in reality, like if that guy was broke or, wasn't like top tier and all these other accolades, they would not even be with them. So I applaud you for having like, a wide range of spectrum. But at the same time, you do have an experience that a lot of women don't have, right? So
yeah, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. I do have an incredible amount of privilege, and I do recognize that, and that's why I try and stay humble, because I do know that it is a lot of privilege. And I don't ever post any of like my like trips or like luxuries on Instagram, and I'm starting to, because my friends are like, you got to post this stuff. I'll post it on like my close friends, but I don't post it for like everyone to see. Because I don't know. I just like, I don't know. It feels like bragging. And I feel like that creates negative energy and I don't like doing it. But lately people have just been like really happy for me. So it's making me feel better about it. But I also am just surrounding myself with positive people.
Well, I think if you have your boyfriend's permission to like post whatever experiences he's having with you, I think that's perfectly fine. I think if you were doing it and you were like, you know, capitalizing on the experience to monetize it without his involvement, I think that's where it would be an issue. But my question to you is, now that you're like being a little bit more open about your lifestyle to the public, especially on your IG or any other types of platforms, what's the biggest criticism you've ever received for the lifestyle that you live as a woman who prefers to date much older men who are particularly extremely wealthy?
We made a TikTok account. We've had it for like a week. And in the last like 5 days, we've got like 22 million views and like 1.5 million likes or whatever, and 60,000 followers.
Or whatever. Just whatever.
It's exciting. I love it. I'm grateful for it. We had a call with Netflix on Thursday. They want to do a little show about us. So I'm excited for that as well. Knock on wood.
Okay.
But we definitely get a lot of comments. Because I'll post like cute little videos of us like dancing together and like people are like, oh, I don't dance like that with my dad. And I'm like, oh yeah, I hope you don't. Like, obviously not my dad.
Oh God. Okay. Is that the most like critical thing anyone's ever said?
It's the most common right now. Like, oh, like he could be her dad. Pretty much. Like, yeah, people don't really say like much like worse. So obviously they're like, oh, you're a gold digger, but like I look like one. I get it. I understand the insults.
What about in person when you're like out and about with your 63-year-old boyfriend? Or no what?
I think I just kind of, my aura radiates. Don't do that.
Do you ever get looks?
That's not a good idea. Yeah. But if I catch them, that's the last time they'll look, because I'm like, and they're like, oh shit, sorry. And I'm like, yeah, what are you doing? Why? I totally don't mind like speaking up or something. A lady last night actually was a little rude, and I was just like ignoring her for like 15 minutes. He took me to the Backstreet Boys concert, and it was amazing.
The Backstreet Boys are still doing concerts? The
first one back. I had no idea. We were in the car.
So Backstreet's actually back?
Backstreet's back. Yes. Amazing. The first show.
Wait.
He got tickets in like 2 hours. We landed and I saw it on a car. He was like, oh, the Backstreet Boys. And I was like, no way. And he was like, all right, be ready at 7:30. And I was like, where are we going to dinner? He's like, we're not. We're going to go see the Backstreet Boys. And we were like right in like the front. Oh my God. Amazing.
Wait, okay. I
love him.
So
amazing man.
So that's some of the critical exchanges you've had with people outside of your relationship. But what about your family? Like, what type of feedback has your family given you regarding your lifestyle of dating much older men with money?
My mom loves it.
Really? Why?
Well, because they are really nice to my mom, because you're not just going to leave my mom hanging.
Nice to your mom meaning what?
Like they'll like, if she has to like take off work to like watch my daughter or something, or she's just been like nice, they'll just like give me cash to like give her, because I spoil my mom. I like to take care of her and I like to give her cash.
So so I guess the amount of money that's flowing to you or through you to your mom is making your mom a lot more open to the idea of you dating a much older man with money.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about your dad? What's his perspective on your lifestyle of dating older men with money?
I mean, he knows about my boyfriend. My mom told him. and he called me and he was like, cool, I saw your videos with your boyfriend. You guys are so cute, blah, 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 blah.
Your dad saying this?
And I was like, I finally found someone that spoils me like you do. And he was like, oh, good. He's really happy for me.
But it sounds like you have a good relationship with your dad if you consider that he spoiled you.
Yeah, because he didn't give me affection in any other way.
Oh.
He would be gone the whole month. It would come back one weekend or 2 weekends. And he would come back with his big truck, the whole truck bed filled with presents, like overflowing. There would be like 100 presents in the back for me and my sister because he was gone the whole time. And so that's how he was like, I love you. So he would give us presents.
Oh, wow.
For a cat. Yeah.
That makes sense. Wait, where would he go for a whole month?
He had like a construction company. And so he had jobs that he would work.
Oh. And he would come back with like dozens and dozens of gifts filling the truck bed. And that's what your reference of love was when you were growing up.
From men. Yes.
From men. So would you say that contributed to why you are drawn to or why you attract a lot of men who spoil you with gifts as their way of showing love?
Yeah, 100%. Gifts are my love language because of that.
Shocking.
When I was growing up during Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, gifts are my love language. They absolutely are. So like when I was growing up at Christmas, my dad's goal was to have so many presents that I couldn't see the Christmas tree, and he achieved it.
Wow.
So like gifts are my love language. Yeah.
So
they don't even have to be like expensive gifts. Like you can be like walking down the street and be like, oh my God, I saw this pebble and it made me think of you because it's, I don't know, smooth rock. I don't know. And I'll be like, oh my God.
You know, it's even though I believe you, I genuinely believe you, but it's hard to like digest that it doesn't have to be expensive as you're sitting in a 15,000 square foot chateau in Las Vegas in the middle of the sky. Like that's hilarious to me. Right. But listen, I appreciate the fact that you're open and honest about it. And, you know, I can only expect that because I think if you were being dishonest about your experience to like try to humble yourself or anybody else would be highly inappropriate to this conversation. And I think you're doing it the right way. Mm-hmm.